again. It just had some fun effects on the Facebook Live that we weren't expecting. And so this is all part of the fun today. It's Emuna is our future going public. And being that we're going public, we focused in our first class how important it is to get the proactiveness in the first week of Shovavim, to be in the kindness flow and the love flow, in the positivity flow. That was the energy that we would start Shovavim with, and that's how we'd go ahead throughout this whole time period. And we're very excited to join you guys again in our beautiful studio in Yerushalayim Kodesh. Yes, Shalom Tov, Boker Tov. I hope everyone managed to find us over here. We just switched to a new live feed. And Baruch Hashem. So we have the opportunity to start with kindness and being proactive. It's not about how we react. It's about being proactive, getting things in a positive style, especially during this Corona challenge as things get more strict and more challenging as time goes on. We thought we'd be done with it. No. It's still continuing. All of you, again, for being part of these last 4 Shovavim classes. It's given me that opportunity to plan. And obviously, in this time period, the planning is not to plan. It's work on your Emuna, work on all these inner things that you can have control on, that you do have ability to change. That's yourself. Each person can work on themselves. That's what we're here for. That's why it's so important that we went to the next stage, which is the idea of mission statement, of having goals and values and dreams. That was the second week of Shovavim. The third week of Shovavim went into authentic, being more real and not pretending like you're some superstar or some big speaker, big rabbi. You're just who you are and working on yourself. You have the opportunity to really make a difference in the world and to really bring it into your real life schedule, into your, not time management, I heard from Tim Ferriss, but energy management. It's really important to realize that we have the opportunity to work on our energy. I'm just going to make sure that we're good on the YouTube. Just checking. Yeah. Just going to make sure that we're good on the YouTube. Just checking. Yes, here we are. Okay, we switched it to here. So that's amazing. You guys are here. Yes, we need as much Emuna content as possible. And that's exactly what we're doing over here. Thank you for saying that, Yosef, David, Abraham. We appreciate it. And it's true that we thank Hashem for this opportunity every week to speak. We don't take it for granted. It's not just whatever. It's a very big ability to really work on our schedule, work on ourselves, and to internalize Emuna in a real way. Thank God we have teachers like Rav Shalom Arush. Yesterday we had the opportunity, our host, he brought Gedalia Fencer to our studio all the way from Miami, not in person, but through Zoom. As Gedalia said himself, he was praying the whole year to be able to see Rav Arush in person, but the best we could do so far is Zoom. And it was a brilliant, awesome, unbelievable class. You guys can check it out. It's in our Emuna is our future playlist on our YouTube channel and on our Facebook, Breslev English. Over there, it's an amazing class. It's going around right now. We put it on the audio platforms. We're going to upload it soon to SoundCloud. It's already out there on the all the general other audio platforms like Spotify and Anchor app. Like we said, that helps amazingly to get content out there. And that is the focus of this week's class, of going public with Emuna, bringing Emuna to a global level. So whatever obstacles you experienced, that is all just part of the process. So that even though the previous feed went this way and that way, we went ahead and put out another feed. Nothing's going to stop us getting the Emuna content. The studio issues with the Wi-Fi and with this and with that, Baruch Hashem, we're here. I mean, that's the whole energy of thank you. It was a very uplifting class. That's the energy that even if there's stumbling blocks, even if things don't always look like they're the best, the most professional, but the authentic approach that we're doing here is that the Emuna content has to go out. And the Rav Arush wants us, even though we can't join you in person, he wants us to keep putting content out. Thank God we got the Daily Halakhic Corner every day, putting out right now about Tu B'Shvat, getting ready for this special time that we have this week. As I said to the Sadiqul little boy who came in here when we were setting up in the studio, we make a bracha, Berei Peri Ha'etz. We have to constantly thank Hashem for these new beginnings and these opportunities to start again and to bless on the new fruits. The sap is going up, the trees and everything's renewing. It's very exciting. And Shalom from Puerto Rico. Thank you. Wow. Emuna power. Yes, that's it. That's right. And our camera team, thank God, has just joined us in the studio. Alex, we've had some good jokes over the years with folks, so we're going to have to just do with the Emuna content on being public about what our flow is. What is our challenge right now? What is going on in the world? It's not a simple situation. Ben Gurion is being closed tonight, and we don't know how long for. That means people in Eretz Yisrael are staying in the Holy Land, and people want to visit will have to wait, and people want to move. And I'm not so sure how simple it is. We really have to pray for a lot of rachamei shamayim, a lot of mercy from heaven when we're going through such a challenging time. But the good news is, like we mentioned last night with Gedalia Fenster, it was a soulful win. We're going for the victory, for Netzach. That's the time we're in right now. The 4th week of Shovavim is Parshat Beshalach. We're going through the Yam Suf. We're going to reveal a Mochin de Gadlus. That was the focus in the class, of bringing the right mindset into everything, into Shidduchim, into how we have Shalom Bayit, how we have marital peace, harmony, and how we go build our homes with all the blessings we need. It's all a lot to do is with the mindset, and the mindset is the key. So if we go through such a parsha like Beshalach, and we have such challenges like from the forces of Amalek and other such things, we have the ability to turn it around through the right mindset, through the right prayers, through that Emuna chizuk that we got from Arush. He gave us the encouragement yesterday how important it is to do a spodidus, to take the books of God and of Emuna and really apply them into real life, bring them into your daily strategy, into your time management, your energy management. Your energy should be put towards things that are meaningful, not towards things that are meaningless. We have so much ability to really empower our life on a daily level. I do ask for forgiveness with any of the technical issues, and also my voice is very cold right now in the Holy Land. It's cold in the studio. They did just put on the heating, but I'm still a bit cold. Remember, I'm from England, so we're somewhat used to the cold, but used to also having a cup of tea and all that kind of stuff. And here right now in Jerusalem, I'm just really busy just focusing on you guys and making sure the content is out. Just like I ask you guys to please give back a little bit, put out the content. I do have a link below for a course I'm doing tomorrow. It would mean a lot to me, to all the people who listened over the last few years and 50 or 100 classes, however many we put out, all the tours. I ask a few of you, whoever they are, whoever the fortunate few are, to join me with the United Souls course, because by supporting me there, that will give me ability to bring Emuna to new places, to new platforms. It will bring it to a more universal platform that's out there through Jeff Pulvey EDU, and that's something I really want to be part of, and more of these kind of things. So I appreciate if you could give back in that way. It's not much, but the main point is it's interactive, so we can talk back and forth through the Zoom. You can ask questions, and that's really important nowadays, to give that ability to communicate back and forth. So one of the things that I wanted to talk about is, obviously, one of the leaders that brought us through the Yam Suf was Moshe Rabbeinu, and the power of the Jewish people with Emuna, V'amina Hashem, V'Moshe Avdoi, and the Azaz to Gedusha. We had a tremendous Emuna in Hashem, and we also had a tremendous chutzpah. People know what the word chutzpah means. A tremendous Azaz means like a certain inner strength that we took from the nations out there that were doing such not good things. We took it and used it for holiness, to break through all the barriers, to break through the Yam, break through the sea that was in front of us, the obstacles that are in front of us. And this is the kind of energy and determination that we need to have right now. I was by a lot of holy people, I've seen my Zilberberg and other Tzaddikim, who brought that light of Moshe Rabbeinu into the world every year when we came to Parshat Beshalach, Shabbat Shira, the Shabbos of Shabbat Shira, and it comes always together. Tu B'Shvat, the idea of praising and singing to Hashem, the idea of having the strength to turn around the choshech, the darkness, through thanking Hashem, as Rav Arush teaches us, the Mizmor Latoda, the 100 Mizmor, the Psalm 100, the idea of thanking Hashem. Yes, this is the idea of giving Todah Hashem, to thank Hashem, even when things are difficult. Even right now, the coronavirus is really making us all a bit crazy in some form or level. We turn it around, Tu B'Shvat, suddenly the world alive again, the sap's coming up, the renewal, the energy, the Shira Shayam, we're singing in the Kriya, in the Torah, we're so awakening a certain light and of miracle and ability to overcome everything. And this is the idea. If we want to go public, we want to go out there to the world, we have to go strong. Even if initially it's going to be every beginning is difficult, but we're going to go strong. We're not going to hold back. Even if suddenly things don't seem to work this way, that way, we're going to go strong. And that's the power, to remember that all of us have that power within. Every one of us has that ability to turn around every situation we're in, to not allow ourselves to fall into despair and to create these false realities of ways of imagining what's going to be, and worrying and fear and all the things Gedalia was mentioning last night, all this anger, fear, and jealousy, all this stuff that takes us away from our focus, to not allow ourselves to be pulled into that, to not be pulled into anything, to be focused only on what Hashem's will is. Because Moshe, if you add 1 to his name, the numerical value of his name, Moshe, is Gematria Rotzen. It's the power of will, of really tuning in to the will of Hashem, or the will of the Creator. And that gives us, once we're tuned into that, then we're in a whole different flow. The idea when we go public, we have to flow. People want to see us flow. People want us to be able to see us perform with all our skills, all our internal, sincere values and beauty that we've developed and worked on. Whatever talent it is, if you're a musician, they want to see your talent come out, not some full sort of, pushed into some sort of like way of like making some sort of project or whatever with all these strategies and overstudies and trying to make things look so wonderful and beautiful externally and having all the best marketing and la 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 la. No, so we're talking about real internal truth that comes out in a real authentic way, and it goes out with strength. It goes public with the flow, with wondrous power to change the world, and to realize that the biggest thing to change is ourselves. First, we have to change ourselves. That's always the key. That whenever you meet real, sincere people, you realize that what they're always doing is changing themselves. Not they're caring about you, but they're changing themselves. And there's this constant balance between being with the people and yet transforming yourself as well. And that balance creates a tremendous wondrous energy in the room, in the place you're at, in the world. And that was the power that Moshe Rabbeinu empowered the Jewish people from such a low place. We were so broken. Like after the Holocaust, the Jewish people were so broken. All the different tragedies that Jewish people have had throughout history. And come a righteous person like Moshe, and everyone has a spark of that within them. And he has the power to bring out all the strengths, all the hidden values, all the hidden abilities that are within each of us, and to give us that ability to really overcome our obstacles and to overcome our limitations and to be able to create a world of win-win. And that's one of the hardest things. Let's all be real. I wrote about this in my description. If you look below, it's a little extract from my book, United Souls. And please God, we're already in the 70 pages now. Thank God. And like I said, we've got the course coming. You guys have to go again below. Look in the links below. And I just put it there for decoration. There's actual real content there. And thank God we have the new SoundCloud link, because we're putting our content on SoundCloud for those who like SoundCloud. And once again, all the audio links and all the other live links that we put up. But the really important point that I'm getting at is if you look below and you read that little extract over there, you'll see it's talking about the ability to be happy with other people's success, that you want people to be successful. We do not want, God forbid, people to not be successful. We want everyone in our family to be successful. We want all our loved ones, all our friends, all the people we care about. We don't. A friend once made a joke to me. You just want me to come here because you want to live a blessed life. All the news just constantly shows the few not good things going on. Our focus has to be on the success of each other, to win-win, to build a world that everyone around us is victorious. Because the more everyone around us victorious, the more tremendous success we can build in the world around us and reach whole new levels of success. And it's up to each of us to really make that real. We really have it within us to not fall short from our potential to really do this. And I believe in us, all of us, to do this in a real way on a daily level. It's just up to us to really, from that inner Emuna, from that inner truth, that soulful connection, that united souls, that we're one together, the more success that our friend has, and our brother has, and our sister has, and our mother, and our father, and our son, and our daughter, real people, gender that matter. Stop playing around with this. We have real people in our life that we understand how to call them, how to name them. Stop messing around with shtusim, with renaming how we should talk to people. People are how we understand, and to understand that those people in our life should be blessed and be successful. Stop confusing us with all this media, like negativity and bombardment of rubbish, and give us the ability to sing, to praise, to be positive, to be empowering, to be encouraging, encouraging to pray for people's success. All of us have to want your neighbor's success. Don't be jealous. It's stupid. You're not going to get any more success yourself by wanting someone else not to be successful. Really, we want everyone to be successful. I have a whole list of musicians. I want them all to be successful. And if I'm meritorious to be booking them when things open up again, I'll be part of the picture. Hashem will make it happen, because that's how Panasa happens. It comes from Hashem. It's a miracle. And that's why it says it's difficult, Chris Yamsuf. It's like it's the splitting of the sea is as challenging when you're trying to make a living and trying to find your soulmate. These are difficult things. But the real key is to remember the only difficulty comes when we do the miracle for us, because we put all these negative character traits in the way. We get ourselves in the way. If we let Hashem take over, let the flow come in, this divine flow, this divine providence, our soul level to come through into our daily life, then everything will start to pick up. Our education of our children, our interactions with our loved ones will be grateful, a mindset of gratefulness. There's a lot of people struggling right now. If you go online, there are people putting out videos about their issues with Judaism and Yiddishkeit, or this thing or that thing. The whole point is that we need to empower each other, to wish people health and goodwill, and our own children to have openness, to guide them according to where they're at, and to guide people according to where they're at, to be real with people and to love people, to really care for people. And everyone here has the opportunity, when we hear from Rav Arush and you hear from someone like Gedalia, who are proactively making this happen, and they're applying all these things, they're being authentic, they're bringing out, like we said with Gedalia, he's got this health center, evolution center. He's constantly giving rehab and refuah and healing into the world through his classes on a daily level, every day putting out classes, content, has a team of people helping him. We have Rav Arush, obviously the AmunaLive.com, and all the Breslev.co.il, all the magazine articles, all the wonderful content we're putting out on a daily level, the Emuna exercises, this constant realization that we have to love who we are, to get to know who we are, and talk to Hashem, to have that relationship with Hashem. These are real things. These are ways to change the world to a better place, because if a person's really building their Emuna and really singing forth, Az Yosha Moshe, Uvenei Yisua Seshira Azos. We're singing these songs of praise. We're taking a fruit and we're making a blessing on it, appreciating the payers, the blessing, the abundance that exists in the world. We're not allowing ourselves to fall short. We're constantly finding that place of positivity and love within us. And it's just a matter of us having that strength to bring it out in everything we do. So I bless everyone as we end this week's class to go into Tu B'Shvat, to go into Shabbat Shira this week, to take that power that exists within the Torah, in the midst of praising Hashem, of thanking Hashem, of having Emuna, the foundation of all the mitzvahs, and to have the Torah Kedosha, this holy Torah that we're going to head towards. We have a goal. We're heading towards Har Sinai. Next week is already, can you believe it, Parshat Yisro, Parshat Mishpatim, we're already coming to the climax of Shovavim. We've worked on how we look at things. We're looking at more the positive of the spiritual side. We're not looking for tivers, as the Rav spoke about yesterday, desires. We're looking for the soul in things, looking for the connection, how we become more one with creation, and not trying to make divisiveness. There's such an energy of divisiveness, and we see out there people that were killing themselves to bring love in the world. I just saw a documentary from Bob Marley. Even Bob Marley was killed himself, Kamat, to just bring love to the world in Jamaica and all these places, and bridge all these political fights, infighting going on, all these large agendas going on, and he just wanted love. And even if someone like that could do it in his place with that religion or whatever it is, we can do it with the truth and the clarity of Emuna. And we have also, Baruch Hashem, people like Tony Robbins. They want to empower people to be successful. That kind of energy, that positive energy puts out in the world. It should be well. Tony Robbins and all these other kinds of people, like we mentioned, time management should be energy management. I got that from Tim Ferriss. Should take those concepts that are out there amongst the nations, amongst the inspiring people, and use them, love, and to be effective and to be empowering. Take them and bring it into our life as Jews and as people who are tuning in here, to really get a lot of energy into your life, to not allow the problems that are going on, the struggles that are going on, to hold you back from doing your mission in the world, and to help others, empower them to do theirs. That's what the internet's created for us to bring Emuna global. The whole point of it is that when the Yam Suf split, when Hashem split the sea and took away all our obstacles, it went global. It wasn't some quiet little thing just for you and me and some little guy with peor sitting there learning Torah, just for me. No, It was for the whole world. The whole world saw Emuna. The whole world saw spirituality. The whole world saw Yam Suf split, the Kriyas Yam Suf, the Red Sea or whatever we call it, split globally. And that's the blessing. We should all have blessings. And I think that everyone here has the power, much more than they realize. Everyone underestimates their ability to be impactful and to make this world a better place. Don't deny yourself your mission. Don't deny your abilities to change and to share this Emuna content, make it global, make your classes, make your content, write articles, put out posts. Don't just share what we're doing. Add a little comment of what it means to you. Make it personal, make it real. You all have the ability within you. I don't need to be your teacher. I don't care about teaching anybody. I just want the truth to be revealed, that however it's done, and you guys have to do it. You have the ability. Like with music, Nissa put out the Hava songs. He's dancing around. He's putting out his truth, and this person's putting out with their music. Please, we're going to have Yosef Daniel this coming Sunday. That's going to be our guest, and maybe he'll come in person. Probably not, because legally he can't. So we still have the power to bring Yosef Daniel's music into the studio through Zoom. And a Bob Marley song, yeah. When I first came to Israel, I walked into Jerusalem. I had long hair and I had earrings and the whole thing. I walked down to the Kotel singing Bob Marley songs. And I got up at my first Seder night, which was like a few days after that, after somehow finding a yeshiva that I ended up staying at the Heritage House, through Aish, through a friend, through this, for that, whole great story. And I came to my first Saturday night and I started singing Exodus at the table. Exodus, dum 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 dum, movements of God's people. Dum, 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 dum. That was my first Saturday night. I was singing and there was a girl there and she got so excited. She was inspired by the fact that she said, I mean, she was from Jamaica originally. She said, my father's Jamaican and he loves Bob Marley, and she got very inspired, and the table where everyone there was very excited. And, and then we went back to the rabbi, and he explained really what the Exodus is in terms of leaving Egypt, these Parshas of Shovavim. It's the soul is there ready to sing out. And if we have to use all kinds of tools to do it, do it. The point is, we need to get the message of Emuna. Yeah, we all have that one love, and we'll have that ability to tune into that united soul level. So you guys, you have the links below, everything's there. You have this video that we put out, even with the initial up and down thing, you know where it is. In the end, the truth will get there, and we'll keep putting out these content. We'll keep putting out these beautiful podcasts and audios and visuals, and please God, it will get better and better. If anyone has better ideas of what to send me, send it to me. And if people want to keep playing music, send me your music. We need to get the word out there. We need to change this energy, this sort of not positive energy that's out there, and all the chutzpah that exists in the world. There's such liars, there's such shakranim in the media, and they lie, and they have such chutzpah. We need to take that chutzpah for holiness. We need to take it for a transformation of the world towards good. It's really just allowing the light, the flow, to just enter into reality and not block it away, not push it away with fighting and jealousy and all this kind of, my group and your group and all this I don't know what it is going on out there. There was a riot going on out in the street yesterday. This is not what we need to be doing right now. So as we're ending the class, I ask you all to go in the path of Shalom and Torah and spirituality and oneness and unity. The Torah is for all the world. It's not just Torah Achas, it's one Torah, and it goes global. It's only there to inspire. It's only there to empower. It's only there to bring us closer to our Creator and bring the world closer to each other, that people can have love and truth and connection and communicate in a clear way that's value-based. None of the low way of thinking of it that creates divisiveness. Only the way that creates unity. Only the way that lifts up people, that elevates people. And that's the kind of Torah, that's the spirituality, that's really what's within all of us. And it's just a matter of us bringing it out more and more through song and through Emuna, through principles that are universal, and to believe in ourselves and to believe in our ability to do it. So I bless everyone. We should have a beautiful Tu B'Shvat, make a blessing on the fruit with appreciation, and it should bring blessing into our homes. Please God, the blessings we bring, the way we speak, bring blessings. And please God, to have that abundant mindset we spoke about last year this time, I think, and we would have known we'd have gone a year like this, but to turn around that lack of abundance into tremendous abundance, more than we even thought possible before, to believe in that ability for the Creator to bring abundance, not to get pulled down to all the negative voices that say it's not possible right now. It is possible. We can have bookings, we can have success, we can have whatever business you're in, to be blessed with that, and to bring it into your daily life, bring it into your home, that energy of joy and simcha, and to bring that as Yosha, to dance through the Yam Suf. The Jewish people of the world were dancing. It was a tremendous song la'asid. It was a shir la'asid. It was a song of the future, because there's going to be 10 songs, and the final 10th song, and one of them was the Kriyas Yamsuf, but there's going to be the song la'asid. We're going to sing this 10th song together. That's why the Shabbos Shira hasn't it the light of Mashiach. The Messianic days are in the Shabbos. Tune in, read the Parsha, read the Torah, what it says in this week's Parsha. Allow yourself to see the Haftarah. Allow yourself to feel a little bit what's like going to be when the Messiah comes, and how amazing it's going to be. Everyone should be blessed, and please God, we should dance together, all of us, all the world. Everyone realizes there's going to be a third temple built. It's an eternal one, and it's going to bring only unity and love and blessing through that sinor, through that pipeline into the world, and we'll see one love and one united soul, one unification of all of creation. Amen. Looking forward. Keep sharing on and go public. Take that public flow, believe in yourself, flow forth your message, your truth. If it's music, if it's creative, do it. You guys got it. Keep sharing this. Thank you so much for tuning in. All the best.